Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to modded Rimworld Star Wars thing. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to literally blitz, and I mean blitz, through research. Now we've picked up Gangster, him and Jobo, are they going to sit in their office, and all they're going to do is talk sweet nothings about research. Hopefully as well, we're going to sort of like build up what our basic resources are. Last episode, we're kind of struggling in terms of just basic resources. We've got all these nice houses, we've got these wonderful droid slaves, but we haven't got any like basic materials. So I think a lot of today is me focusing on just sort of building up what we've got, reinforcing where we need to, new weapons, new people, more armor, etc, etc. So let's get straight into things. And obviously last episode we take on the quest where we had forced psychic sensitivity for 7 days. And obviously this is going to give our colonists only a maximum consciousness of 50%, which is going to massively reduce research speed. Massively. But hopefully we should still be able to make some progress. I don't think it affects droids though. And whilst things are going a little bit slow, I think I'm going to plan out where I would like a crafting area. And I said at the beginning in the first episode that I wanted to build everything into the mountains, make it sort of like built in and themed in with like Yavin 4 in Star Wars. So I think we're going to build a crafting area into this mountainside just here. And I think we're going to expand outwards as well within the cave system here, so we can have a little bit more space to play with. And I think what we'll have is we'll have an entrance maybe here, 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 and here. So you have all these different entrances into this huge expansive area like this. Have it also, it's all opened out and everything. Connect this up down here like this. We could obviously make the most out of more of our area more, but I don't feel like it's maybe thematically appropriate to make use of absolutely everything. Just enough, and that's going to be a very, very, very long-term goal. We still need to finish off Jobo's meditation area, and that's going to take some time as well. Jobo also has muscle parasites. It's not going to be good for him, really. I feel unfulfilled. I wish I could enjoy something. Well, Joe, with a movement speed at 20% and a manipulation of 20%, you're not going to be enjoying much, realistically. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. A crashed escape module. Escape capsule of an undesigned crash nearby. I have no idea what it may contain. Well, there's only one call for that. Jobo needs to go out and have a little investigation. I can guarantee it'll be some hostile. Guarantee it. It also killed an alpaca for us. Very convenient for food. But I feel like it is only appropriate that Sith goes on an adventure. Check it out. He is not in the best of states, but I'd imagine with his force powers, he'd probably be fine. Who knows? It could be a friend or a foe. Who knows? He won't last very long regardless, I don't think. Whoa, okay. Whoa. So one of them was obviously not friendly. Okay. One of them was very not okay. Jobo immediately sliced its nose off and everything. Christ. Jesus. Got an elephant tusk out of it, some yayo. There's this person here. I mean, this is a fresh colonist for us. We've got plants 11, animals 5, medical 7. Menagerist is good as well, and sucker. That doesn't really make any difference. I think we're going to take this person. I think this is ours. She resists. Okay, let's just use force choke a second. Jobo. It's not a good idea to be in melee combat with a Sith. I'm sorry, Rens. Capture. Jobo's now in a daze because that's serious pain. I mean, look, he's a Sith. He needs to learn to endure serious pain. Oh, he's collapsed. So that mental state that never really existed, basically. So we've still got another 3 days of psychic suppression as well. I'm kind of not happy about it anymore. I understand why I'm being rewarded for going through this, because it is not very nice on our colonists. They are definitely moving a lot slower. It's not good, really. Curiosity as well. How much more food do we have for our droids? Those are depleted. I don't think we've... Depleted? Oh, do we not have any more? He's got... GZ has got 3 on him. And OJ hasn't got any. We might be saying goodbye to our droids very soon. Raid, the Eternal Hive. Insects have tunneled towards us and have just appeared out of nowhere. That's a lot of insects. That is a lot of insects. Oh shit. Slaves, get inside. Gangster getting cover there. Nice, all dead. Wow, that's 2 dead anyway. Jobo's run out of force powers as well, not good. These weapons are really good against insects, which makes me feel like they might not be very good against mechanoids, which is going to be kind of rough if it isn't. It will be really rough if these aren't very good against mechanoids. And there we go. I mean, I think there's one left. That's about it. Oh shit, there's another one. There's another one! Ah! Legs and Jobo. Taking on the Giga Locust. Jobo is down. Oh no. Oh no. CT, get out of here. Oh, Legs, he's done it. Legs has done it. OJ started working on the crafting area. Perfect. All we need to do now is just finish off these wooden walls surrounding here. And we can fully open this out. We can start claiming this area, sprucing it up, adding bits and pieces everywhere. We could probably expand the prison out as well, which would be nice. Disease, flu. Oh, no way. Jobo's literally just got straight back up. He's got the psychic suppression. He's got muscle parasites and the flu. What? Like, how unlucky do you have to be? Legs, come and tend. CT. Jobo will go to bed in a minute. I think we need to set up a hospital. I think that's what we might need to get next, is a hospital. Crikey. So I think what I'm going to do, I've got this little area here. We've got these things here in the way. I think I'm going to deconstruct them, move them all out of the way, clear it up, and set up a hospital of sorts. It might not be the best looking hospital, but it'll do initially. We're not the most rich of people at the moment, rich of colonies. So hopefully this will do. At the moment, we've got very sort of basic design. Jobo's mansion being the most exciting. So we need to work on that, definitely. GZ and OJ are both starving. I don't think they've got any more food. I think we've run out of power cells. OJ and GZ was carrying a few around just in his back pocket, but I think we have now actually run out. Yeah, we have. I think we can just get rid of them now. We can't feed them. We can't keep them alive. If they die, it'll make everybody really upset. If we just emancipate them, they can just leave at their own accord. Like, there's just no point. Like, just they can go. Tree sowing is now complete. Looks like we've got some okay ones. Utility columns. We'll go for those. We'll go for utility columns. Death. OJ has died from low energy. Are people upset about that? Friend OJ died. Okay, they're not too upset about it. I thought they were going to be really upset about that. That's not too bad then. Right, the first grave needs to be constructed for OJ. OJ was actually very handy for the colony. I'll give him credit. OJ, he'd made a difference. He was our dedicated miner. He did a lot for us. The psychic suppressor field has dissipated. Perfect. Now all of a sudden, our colonists will be working at normal speed. How crazy is that? Now, Jobo only has 2 bodily issues, the flu and muscle parasites. The muscle parasites are most annoying, and most incredibly annoying. Raid, the Eternal Hive, again. Brilliant. They're going to come from, obviously, our hole in the wall. Definitely not ideal. It shouldn't be too bad, I'd imagine. Oh, they've destroyed up there as well. Okay, well, I didn't know there was a hole up there. Should be fine, it should be fine. Here we go, done. Easy peasy. During that fight, apparently Gangster mastered his gun and called it Enterprise. Interesting. Very interesting. Jobo's finally gotten over the flu as well. Thank God for that. He might be actually slightly usable at the moment. I'm not used to him being so slow. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Him and CT having the flow have been literally so impactful on the economy. Everything's been going so slow. Here I was at the beginning saying, oh, we're going to blitz through research. Well, no, we're not. No, we're not, unfortunately. Kind of rough. Disease infection. Jobo's got an infection in his left leg. Oh, shit. Tank quality of 48%. I mean, he might be okay. He might not. We'll see. There we go. Infection, developed immunity. Flu, developed immunity. Just these muscle parasites. He's got 100% on the 10 quality left, and then he should be okay. It's going to take a long time. Ooh! Transport pod crash. A T-Series tactical droid needs Saber. That's not a T-Series tactical droid, is it? Well, interestingly enough, it says here, according to his bio, that he is a B1 battle droid of childhood and a T-Series tactical droid as an adult, who is also a Twi'lek. How strange. Lumberjack, Wanderlust, Optimist, Animals, Plants, Shooting, Construction's a really nice one. We'll pick him up. Of course we will. We need the colonists. We need it. We haven't got a Twi'lek either yet. We have an Ewok. We have a clone. We have a human. We have another human in here that we will eventually get at some point, I'd imagine. Hopefully. And then a Twi'lek. We're collecting them all. It's like Pokemon, but for creatures. Jobo obtained the Mountain Lover trait. Jobo spent time fighting his deadly illness and had enough time for self-reflection to become a Mountain Lover. Wow, that's really good. So all that basically means is more mood. He's just happier. It's wonderful. Jobo has leveled up. Perfect. Jobo. So, the skills I'm going to go for this time. I know I said that I was going to alternate between Force Pool and Defense. But I've looked at offense. It basically halves our damage if we don't have at least 1 point in it. So we're going to go for that one on the pure face fact that Jobo is now theoretically like twice as powerful, I think. And there we go. Utility columns has been researched. So this time, the ENIAC, ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Pemmican or heavy bridges. I mean, obviously, we're going to go for the ENIAC. Is a hefty, resource-heavy, extremely power-hungry machine. But if we're going to get the ENIAC, I feel like we're going to need to set up a new research area. We have sort of invested ourselves into a slight slave thing, which is kind of weird. So I presume we could transform this whole area here into for slaves. We could set up another research area. We could. A first order slaver. Ooh. Now, obviously... Sorry, did I just hear that? See that right? There was a sister of... The sister of Citizen Jobo. Harry is the sister of Jobo. Anya, Harry Jobson. Whoa. Very, very interesting. I think we've tried to get Danny. I think Danny is the one we want. I think 100%. The mining, double passion, the animals, the art, industrious, skilled medic. I think Danny is the one we want. And I'm willing to sell Wrens, I think. I think we're going to go for that. I think Danny is the one. Danny is definitely the one. Welcome, Danny. Congratulations. You are now one of us. We do need to convert Danny, unfortunately. We've also set up our little building here for our pro temp hospital. I say that because it's only been made out of wooden stuff. I think I'm going to separate all out into like separate rooms. Make it like themed. I reckon that'd be cool. And the ENIAC is complete. So what we're going to grab next? Microelectronics. Just like that. Microelectronics straight away. I guess that definitely means we need to start thinking about getting a better research area. How I wish I hadn't solved those two advanced components just to get Danny. Okay. Right, well, let's work on our long-term research areas. So I think we're going to go for the clean brick, weren't we? So let's build some steel clean bricks and let's make a proper research area that any like imperial scientist would be proud of. Let's build it into the mountain as well. Like make it like this is a nice area here. So we have like a double door entrance here, and then it like opens out like that. And then we'll have, as a flooring, sterile tiles all throughout because it is our research area. So this is a big project. This is going to take unbelievably long to do. It's going to cost us so much in materials. But it's going to be clean and sophisticated and lovely. We're just going to need a serious amount of resources to do it. And I know that the only way we're going to do it is with Danny and Saber. So I guess the quickest way to get Danny and Saber would be to convert them. We haven't started on our IG Illusion stuff, so maybe now is the time. You know, Jobo knows and understands that we need to collect followers. And he knows that if we can work on our IG Illusion, then maybe we'll be able to make more progress in this world. And he knows that we can do it with followers. So let's work on converting Saber and Danny. So let's have a look. We got the first architect. Our leader is obviously going to be Jobo. Obviously. And there we go. Successful role change. And again, we'll queue up the next one. The monk, Legs. He's got to be Legs. He's our lieutenant. He's our second in command. Legs discussed the social structure of community. Legs spoke about taking responsibility. You know, this is all real public stuff. A real clone, Legs is. He's a real worker. Good on Legs. And there we go. Legs is working real hard. I can't believe Legs is doing as much as he has been. He just never sleeps. I noticed that CT and Legs never sleep. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know if it's part of the mod where the clones don't sleep, but it's really strange. It is real strange. And there we go. Gangster tried to convert Saber to his own ideology, and Saber was convinced. Saber, that is brilliant news. You have 16 resist. You can't currently see, but he has 16 resist, which is not ideal. But we'll get there. He will become ours. Transport pod crash. A space marine named Wolverine is crashing a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she'll be bound to win. Wolverine is from the TUSKAN RAIDER tribe. Wolverine has a relationship with the colonists. She is Jobo's wife? Insomniac and Brave. Shooting 11, melee 8, construction 4. I mean, she's not good. Wow, this is just gonna be. This is real strange. There, I have a wife. Sick. Wonderful. Fantastic. Well, I mean, that's another colonist to add to the list, I guess. I mean, with these more colonists that we're picking up, we should probably get some more beds. I've also got the blueprints mod back. Wonderful. So we can now actually just select the whole bedroom. I'm not sure why it wasn't appearing before, but hey ho, we now have it. Right, where should we put in some more bedrooms? There we go. Some more bedrooms. Easy peasy. New lovers. Oh no. Gangster. Gangster and who? Oh no. Gangster and Danny. What? Danny's a prisoner. Gangster, no. Bro. Oh, for fuck's sake, Gangster. You fuck me. Of course, the Ewok called Gangster has fallen in love with one of our prisoners. You couldn't make it up. The forbidden love. The forbidden love between a Twi'lek and an Ewok, who are both, funnily enough, battle droids. And there we go. Microelectronics. We still, however, cannot smith. We can't make weapons, but we can contact people from space. Nice. So, next research. Nuclear Dawn. Electric stone cutting. Yeah, let's go for writing. Go on, let's see what happens with that. So I think with that, microelectronics being finished, we're going to end things here. What a strange episode. Not much happened, but enough happened that we've got 3 colonists in the waiting. We got rid of the robots as well, which is very sad. OJ obviously died. R.I.P. OJ. We set up our hospital, 3 new bedrooms, and our first Star Wars themed room is started. Our research area, the crafting area down here has been started as well. Next episode, like I said at the beginning of this one, we're going to blitz through research next episode. Now that Jobo does more or less over his muscle parasites, Gangster's here, Gangster's in love with a prisoner, but it's going to be brilliant. So if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and tell your mum about it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.